Dalvin
If
Cook.
they used him, if they had plays for that kid, I'm telling you.
But why would they have plays for that kid?
They won't. No, they won't. So we came up with 9. Close enough, I'll say.
So there aren't 10 players, I guess, is what we're saying. Heck of a roster.
Heck of a ride. There we go.
All right, boys. It's time for the main event here on this Friday show. Judd's keys to a Vikings victory over the Los Angeles Football Chargers. Presented by our friends at Federated Mutual Insurance Company. They have been helping business owners with risk management tools and resources for over 100 years, based in Owatonna, Minnesota. Cold weather, it's here. A little snow, cold weather. Cold weather can definitely affect your business negatively. So just make sure you've got plans and policies in place. Federatedinsurance.com, and remember, at Federated, it's our business to protect yours.
The snow is coming this weekend. I'm supposed to get a coating.
A coating?
A coating. We're supposed to get a coating. Coating
tonight.
Ah, sure. A little
coating
snow there.
A
coating
coating.
there. Got the all-wheel drive. You can't keep that gas tank under a half a tank. You know, it's really important to keep it up there. That gas tank can freeze there.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
By the way, it doesn't. I've gone down to empty. I've gone on to Gaslight pretty much every winter of my life.
I still can't believe that you do that.
It gives me so like when I get to the fourth marker. Yesterday, I had to go all the way back and forth from the East Metro over to here, and I had 40 miles left the tank, and I had anxiety. I was like, nope, can't do it.
Cowards.
Half a tank for me, half a tank.
Half a tank? Okay, that's a little much.
Half a tank I filled up. Well, it's not my fault.
Dude, I had a Lyft driver. So we went late last week. We went to Milwaukee. We flew to visit my wife's family, and the Uber driver that picked us up to go to the airport last Thursday morning. When he picked us up, the gas light was on.
Oh no!
And it was probably it's like a 12-mile drive to the airport.
Oh no!
And so I'm sitting in the back seat. I'm just staring at this thing like, oh my god!
Oh my god! I would start sweating.
He picked us up, and the gas light was on. 12 miles to the airport. Oh, it's great. I love it. I love sensible, tough drivers like that know that they have plenty of gas left.
Oh my god!
To drop us off at the airport.
Oh, I would have freaked. That would have put me in a bad mood for the rest of the day. That would have ruined my
cowards.
That would have ruined my day.
All right, let's get to Judd's keys here. How can the Vikings beat the Chargers and get their season back on track?
All right, 4 keys to Sunday's thrilling tilt in Inglewood at SoFi Stadium against the now Los Angeles Superchargers. We'll start at number 4, and it just so that it dovetails into one of the questions that Phil brought up in Feedback Friday, because it is, according to Keys, prove it time. All right, so the Vikings are 3-5, but to the point of the person that commented before and asked us a question, they haven't lost a game by more than 7 points. And so we've heard about bad luck, a lot of bad luck. It's been very unfortunate. This should be a playoff team, but the bad luck has just really bit them in the ass. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're on the road. The last time that I looked for this segment, you're 2.5-point dogs. So it's not
3.5 now. It's 3.5.
Okay, but I mean, it's not like it's
people pounding the Chargers.
It's not like it's an insurmountable spread of they're going to lose by 12 points or 10 points. All right, so this is a game in which you can not only start strong but finish strong, and you're not going to prove to me that your defeats are a fluke, but at least show some willingness to try to change the narrative. This is your opportunity. Go and win this game. And I don't care if it's tight, but at the end, win it. And for the first time in a while, at least, prove that you can actually hold on and have the mental toughness to win a game like this. Prove it time.
Were those your thoughts, or did Keys hand you a script there? What just happened there?
Keys scripts this out now.
Was that the first key, or was that the intro?
That was the first key.
Oh, sorry.
That was the first key.
I thought that was the intro.
No, and that key went exceedingly well because of one thing. It was the first scripted key. So when Keys starts and he's scripted it out for me, but once the first starts to fly now, this is going to get more and more dicey.
Why don't they script the first 30 plays? The first 15 are great. They're like a top 6 off. They're like a top 5 offense in the first quarter.
You're supposed to get a feel for the game at that point. You're supposed to have a feel for the defense.
But if you can't get a feel for it, just script 60 plays. Oh, we like these. Let's practice them.
Yeah, let's do play 2 again.
It's 3rd and 20 in your. Well, they would do this anyways. And your scripted play says handoff up the middle, which again, is what they would do anyway.
All right. Key number three. Key number three, Chargers Vikings. Secondary issues. What does Keys mean by that? What Keys means is this. This will be the third game that Patrick Peterson will miss. That means we are set for another dose of, assuming that they're both fine to play, Bashaud Breeland, who seemingly now gets hurt and comes out a la Xavier Rhodes once a game, and Cameron Dantzler, who are going to be in charge of slowing the Chargers receivers, which includes, of course, Keenan Allen, and just as importantly, Justin Herbert. All right. The secondary issue, though, is Breeland is no great shakes to start with. And as I said, he gets hurt once per game, which now opens the door for Chris Boyd, number 29 on your scorecards, kids, to come in and screw things up beyond belief. Justin Herbert had back-to-back not great games in losses to the Ravens and Patriots. But last week against the Eagles, threw for 356 yards, 2 scores, and rushed for another touchdown in a 27-24 Superchargers win. Secondary issues are what could be the Vikings' undoing, especially when Breeland inevitably comes out and Boyd goes in. And if you saw the Ravens, when Boyd came in, didn't hesitate to attack him and did it successfully.
Okay, at what point do we just say that the Vikings defense is pretty good? Because they currently rank 8th in Football Outsiders DVOA, 3rd against the pass. They're 26th against the run, but they are one of the top 3 pass defenses in the NFL according to Football Outsiders, which puts essentially the yardage you allow into context. So it's not just total yard, it's like situational defense, etc.
Yep.
And I get that they've got missing pieces, and a lot of that defensive goodwill was built up with Danielle Hunter and whatnot. But
and Patrick Peterson,
Yeah,
correct.
but I don't know. I mean, to this point, they've had a really good pass defense. Danielle Hunter is the one that scares me more than anyone in the secondary, though, because everything starts with, like, if you can't get pressure, then everything starts to sort of train wreck behind it.
Boyd keeps me up nights. Like, I can't sleep.
I don't think you need that.
Seeing how badly he gets beat.
There's nothing Vikings related for this season keeps me up at night anymore because I have accepted the fate. I am very much at peace with what's happening right now. And I'm excited for when everyone realizes when we can, like, wake me when we can start to talk about a new head coach and a new franchise quarterback.
All right. I've accepted the fate too, but my God, is that tough to watch. The issue with, I think, the statistics, though, and trying to say that the Vikings are good in pass defense is their run defense is so damn poor.
It is bad.
That teams just run now.
Yeah, good thing they brought in a bunch of new run stoppers.
Yeah.
Michael Pierce is going to sit out again.
Well, isn't he probably just out for the season? Right?
Well,
it's like a
then IR him.
Problem.
Then make a roster move. Key number 2.
For who? I mean,
Key number 2. Key number 2.
Okay.
Not pass happy. And that's unfortunate. The Vikings, as much as we would like to see them, and they are now threatening to include, oh my God, Justin Jefferson. As we talked about when we discussed this earlier today with Patrick Royce, the Chargers are dead last in the National Football League against the ground game. Their defense is giving up 161.6 yards per game, and they are 3rd against the pass. If you don't think that we are going to almost certainly see a steady diet of Dalvin Cook on Sunday, you are drinking from the wrong place. Because
that's what they should do.
That's what they're going to do. That's what they should do. But I'm just saying, for as much as we've all called for the pass, this is not going to be the game in which they pass. And Mike is going to feel justified just statistically in that this will be a game in which I think they are going to allow Dalvin to cook.
I think Keys is oversimplifying this a little bit. Right. I think Keys is going too far. So they're still, even if they are run heavy, which they should be against one of the worst run defenses in the NFL, they're still going to throw passes. Like, they're going to throw 20-plus passes minimum in this game. Mm-hmm. And what I want to see, whether you throw 20 passes or 40 passes, I want to see some more shots. I want to see, and I'm not talking about 50-yard bombs in every play. I mean, the Vikings are 3rd worst in average depth of target. They're averaging like 6 yards depth of target. So whether you throw 20 passes or whether you throw 40, Keys, I just want to see a little bit more aggressiveness.
Keys is here to tell you that ain't improving on Sunday. He's
By the
here
way,
to tell you that.
Breaking news here for Keys. The Vikings have placed defensive end Kenny Willekes, who played a really good game against Baltimore, on the COVID list, so he will not be available. Kenny Willekes was I think he had like 3 or 4 pressures.
Willekes?
You played well.
Willekes.
Or Willekes?
Willekes.
Okay.
Sorry, I said Willekes.
You got in the spirit of the thing. Keys likes that. All right, key number 1.
You like that?
Oh God, don't.
You like how that is?
That's so. No, don't do it. Key number 1. This one's juicy, meaty. Keys, this is good stuff. Fireable offense.
Oh wow, dude.
You see what he did there?
Fireable
offense. The Vikings lose this game, and now it's getting worse and worse. Green Bay's up next. Is this the game that costs, if they lose this game badly enough, that costs Mike Zimmer his job and gets Andre Patterson the interim coaching position? Or is this the game that pushes Mike to the cliff and then they lose to the Packers a week from this Sunday at home? An embarrassing loss potentially there to your arch rival. Fireable offense. Is this the game, or is next game? Because I think if Mike gets through the Green Bay game, I think we can completely take the in-season firing potential off the table.
Think so? You're saying if they lose the next 2 games, he doesn't get let go. That
right. I think if he doesn't, or if they lose this game close and then they lose the Packer game close and he does not get fired. But anyway, I do think that we are now back into I think we go from a Zimmer firing watch, which means conditions are ripe for a firing, to a warning, which means you better get to the damn basement.
I still feel like this team, the injuries are maybe turning this a little bit, because I was going to say this team is too talented to not still win like a handful more games and push toward like 8 wins. But if Danielle Hunter's out for the season, which he is, and you got other injury issues, my gut still says they're gonna beat the Chargers or the Packers or something, and just kind of stay in the mix for the 7th and final seed in the NFC. It feels like there's a lot of people just expecting, well, now the wheels are going to come off, but they never really have under Mike Zimmer.
They usually don't. I agree with you. I'm just throwing it out there. Conditions are right. Be coach aware. Be coach aware that we could have a brewing storm.
Coach aware.
I want people to be coach aware. Get to the basement.
Judd's keys to a Vikings victory over the San Diego / Los Angeles Chargers.
I miss the Supercharger song.
Me too. Great theme song.
What is it about? So they moved like 2 hours north. They're in the same state.
Yeah.
And yet San Diego fans are like, they're like, done. We're done with the Chargers. A lot of them, right? If the Vikings moved to Duluth, would you guys just be done with the Vikings?
No. But our San Diego fans,
they stayed in the state.
Like, did
well, they don't go to games.
The majority of those fans like care that much? Like, I'm sure that they had a very nice hardcore group of fans.
Well, it was just made this huge deal that they've lost the team. It's like, well, I mean,
yeah, I know.
They're just sort of going. They're just right up there.
If the Vikings went to Duluth, no, I wouldn't disown the Vikings at all. I love Duluth though.
They should go to Duluth.
Duluth's a great city.
Play outdoors.
Declan, what do you think of Duluth?
No, can't stand it.
What?
Yeah,
my 2 Minnesota things that ruined my Minnesota card. I don't care for Duluth, and tater tot hot dish is the worst meal on the planet.
Oh my God, you need to stop right now.
Tater tot hot dish is
what is the matter with you? Who hurt you?
Why don't you like Duluth though? What's wrong with Duluth? It's a great drinking town. It's gorgeous.
Duluth is beautiful.
You drive up. You drive in
North Shore,
it's
Lake
hilly.
Superior.
I'm not a big nature person in general. Like I don't like outdoors. I'm not
either.
that person.
So you guys have never stood on the Lake Superior, the North Shore cliffside and looked out.
I've been there.
It's amazing.
Driving in
Gooseberry Falls.
I slow down a little bit and I say that's gorgeous, and then I'm done, and then I go to the bar. It's a great, but I mean, it's got
Grandma's 3 hours away. It's on the lake. It's like 15 degrees, always cooler than the Twin Cities because you're right on the Superior.
Awesome. But the summer, that's nice.
I don't like. No, I'm fine with the heat. No.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa.
Yeah, that was just a couple days ago.
From
the Edmund Fitzgerald.
1975.
Yeah.
Don't remember.
It was the anniversary of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great song. But yeah, no,
the Minnesota Vikings Fitzgerald.
Yeah, it is.
The Zim,
it is sunk.
The Zim
Mike Zim Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
my
cannot.
God.
But I mean, Declan, the two things you don't like are really odd, not to like.
Well, tater
is
tot hot
weird.
dish is gross. Like it's just
Phil,
How
it's
so? How is
disgusting,
it
dude.
gross?
Well, I'm not a
Let's
tater
go
tot
in
guy.
green. Let's go in. What?
Not a tater tot guy.
What?
Never been a tater tot guy. No.
So
God, no.
why are you not? Are you a fry guy?
I like fries, but they have to be like prepared nicely. They have to be like really good fries. Like everyone always says, like I don't compare pizza and fries, like because pizza you can't screw up pizza, but fries people
you
do
can definitely
screw up fries.
pizza. I agree, you can screw up fries, but you can definitely screw up pizza.
No, I don't do.
But what
tater
fries
tot
don't
dish.
you? So
The
like
green beans in there? Why is there green beans in there? Why?
Green beans are amazing.
And like the
flavor.
brown
Cream
meat,
of mushroom soup, meat.
What the hell? Yeah, there's cream of mushroom soup. There's tater tots. There's green beans. There's
It's
why
a
are
magical
all four of these
combination.
in the same thing?
And then
right
you
here?
put some ketchup on top too. I'm not as ketchup guy as Judd, but that's a great.
Yeah,
thing to put ketchup on
it's
top.
outstanding.
No
It's
chance,
so
dude.
good. All right,
Really?
No chance.
Cool.
Yeah, no.
That's amazing. And
unfortunate.
Duluth is a weird place not to like. Like there's a lot of small towns that I'm probably with you.
Yeah.
I think Duluth is great.
No.
Okay. We'll just get Ross. Ross can just come in and do the show on Monday.
Dan, yeah, I'll be in your office here.
I hear
just
he loves Duluth
in a little bit.
and tater tot hot dish. It's
Yeah.
fine. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna end the show now because
fine. I love Brainerd. Declan Goff says Brainerd's great.
All right, Mackie and Judd. We'll see you guys. Good luck to everyone.